Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. How are you today? I want all of you to open your book on page 62. Today inshallah we will take a writing. Okay, look what do we have here. Writing corner. Use personal pronouns in the place of nouns or people. Okay, we have a personal pronouns like it, they, we, she, he. So I will write them here. We have actually she, he, it, we, they. So, and you. These are personal pronouns. Okay, so use personal pronouns in place of nouns or people. What does that mean? For example, look just here, I will say Sarah is a okay, I will write it here, or just be with me. I will write it here. Okay, Sarah is a student. She has books. Okay, look what do we have here. Sarah, it means she. So Sarah like she. So this is personal pronouns. Okay, then look what do we have here. I live in a nice neighborhood. Look here, we have here it, which is like neighborhood. Okay, refers to the neighborhood. Then we have here they, which is refers to the houses. The houses are not modern, they are traditional. Okay, they like houses. Then look what do we have here. The neighbors are nice people, they are friendly. Then look what do we have here. My neighbors and I were friendly, so we always say hello. We, because we have a neighbors and I. Okay, clear? Very good. So look what do we have here. Find personal pronouns in the postcard. What nouns does each one replace? Look what do we have here. Dear Khalid, I live in a historic neighborhood. It has traditional buildings. Okay, we have here it's. So it here, it refers to neighborhood, right? But they, so what do you think here? They here, it refers to buildings. But they have a modern convenience. We have stores, cafes, and restaurants. There is a supermarket. There's a supermarket, a bank, a pharmacy, a post office, and schools. My high school isn't far from my house. Okay. Near my neighborhood. There is a famous place. It, so we have here it. So it's a palace, sorry. So which refers to the palace. So this is a palace, okay. Has a beautiful garden, a lake, and an old bridge. There's a bus, but we walk everywhere. So we here, it refers to my neighbors and me. My neighborhood is nice. It also here it has friendly people. Tell me about your neighborhood, your friend Robert. Okay. Then look what do we have here. It, which is refers to my neighborhood. They, here, which is refers to buildings. We, here, where is we? Here, which refers to my neighbors, and I, it, which refers to palace. Also we, another we, which refers to neighbors, and I, it, which refers here it to my neighborhood. Okay, clear? Very good. So let's now move to the next page here. Now look what do we have here. We have here, look what do we have here. We have here comparative and superlative forms of adjectives. We have here, just with me, be careful with me or give me your attention. We have here comparative and we have here superlative. So, first of all, we will cover this, then we will cover this. Okay, just be with me. The first point that we will have now, it is comparative. What does that mean? It means if you want to compare between two things. For example, we have, so if we have here Ahmed and we will say Rayyan. So if we want to compare between two people, two, one, two, so we will use comparative. Okay, comparative. But superlative, when we want to compare between Ahmed, for example, and his friends. Okay, between one and group. One and group. So if we want to compare between one and the group, so we will use superlative. But when we talk about Ahmed and Rayyan, just two people, we will use comparative. Okay, so let's now cover them in details. So look what do we have here. Use adjective, then er, or more, then adjective to make the comparative. What does that mean? Look what do we have here. The hotel is tall. Okay, then look what do we have here. The hotel is taller. We add er than the office building. So we compare between two things, hotel and office buildings. So we will add here er. If we want to compare between two things, we will use comparative, so we will add er. Then look what do we have here. The second one that we have here, the subway is convenient. So the subway is more. We add more. Why? Because we can't add er. We can't. Why? Because this is a long word. A long word. If it is a long word, we will add more. If it is a long word, but if it is short, so we will add er. For example, here taller, but here we will add more. Okay, so we will say here more convenient than the bus. Okay, note the comparative is often used with than, so we have to use than. For example, here look, we have a than here, we have a than here. So now we are done in this. Done. Let's now move here. Look what do we have here. Use the adjective est or the must adjective to make the superlative. The hotel, look here, we compare between the hotel and the building in the city. So between one thing and group of things. So if you want to use a superlative, we have to add the, then est. First of all, we will add the, then after that, we will add to the adjective est. Look here also, the subway is the fastest. Fastest. Look, we add est. Transport in the city. If the word is long as modern or convenient, so we will add the must. So we will say the must here, and here we will say the must. Okay, clear? Very good. Excellent. So let's now move here. Formation. Use er or es for one syllable adjectives and adjectives that end in y. For example, like busy. So if the word ends with y, look here. So we will delete the y and we will add ier or iest, like here, like it is written in here. Okay. Then let's now move here. Spelling rules. Most adjective, we just add er and est. And adjective ending with e, we just add r. Like nice, it will be nicer. Adjective endings with y, so we will delete the y. As I said, we will delete the y and we will add ier or ist. Okay. Then here, look what do we have here. Adjective endings in one vowel followed by consonant, like big. So look what do we have here. We have here vowel, which is I. Do you remember the vowel? O, E, A, I, U. This is a vowel, okay? If we have here a vowel, then we have a consonant, so we will double the consonant like here. It will be bigger. Then we will add ER, okay? Look here, we have here big, so it will be bigger. We have here biggest. Hot, it will be hotter or hottest. And so on. Okay, look, then what do we have here? Some adjectives have a regular, comparative, and superlative forms. So we have a good. If we want to make it comparative, it will be better. If you want to make it superlative, it will be the best. And we have here bad. If you want to change it into comparative, it will be worse. And if you want to change it into superlative, it will be the worst. Okay? Then look what do we have here. Complete the sentence with the comparative or superlative forms of the adjectives in the parentheses. Use the before the superlatives. We have here J restaurant has, look here, pizza in the town. So we compare this restaurant with the group of restaurants in the town. So we will say the best, like it is written here. Then number 2, I think that pizza at Rome's is than Gino. So we will compare between two restaurants. So we will use better, like it is written in here. The bookstore is, we have here that. Because we have a that, so we will use a comparative. Look what do we have here, that. The bookstore is more popular than the library. Number 5, summer is the hottest and the driest time of the year. So we compare the summer of the seasons or the times of the year. So look what do we have here. We double the T. Look here. It will be hottest, and we delete the Y and add IEST. Number 5. Don't eat there. The restaurant has the worst in the town. Look what do we have here. The worst. Number 6. My room is the quietest room in the house. I can't hear any noise. Number 7. The supermarket is much bigger. Look what we have here, that. So we will use a comparative. The park is more beautiful in the spring than. We have a than. In the winter, so we have also here a long word, so we will use more. So actually, my lovely students, we are done. So thank you so much and have a nice day.